Monday. Welcome back to my home sweet classroom. I am so glad you're here joining me in my classroom in my 4th grade adventures. Thank you for coming to my channel and supporting me in my teacher YouTube videos. If you are new to my channel, my name is Maritza and I teach 4th grade. I currently teach overseas on a military base, so I'm serving military children. And it has just been such an experience, and I am really glad that I'm able to share that with everyone and so that you guys get to see what it's like to be in my classroom serving military children. Today's especially special because I'm starting off the week with fractions, and it is Valentine's week, which is very exciting. I actually got something so sweet today. I am participating in Secret Valentine, kind of like Secret Santa, but it's Secret Valentine. And I just thought it was really cute. I was so excited to participate in this, and I actually got something this morning. I got some things last week as well. I just didn't get to show you guys. But this morning I got, actually I think this was from Friday because I didn't go to my box. So this is what I got. I got a really cute pen, 2 really cute pens. I love pink. As you can see, my nails are also pink. And I got a healthy snack, which is cranberry almond cashew. I've had this and it tastes so good. I haven't had these Orchard Family Valley Harvest snacks. Ooh, and this is actually made with sea salt, so that's really good. So I'm gonna enjoy this later. Still drinking my coffee, and yeah, so it's been a really great start of the morning. Check out what I have for fractions this morning. I have made a template for fraction playstations, and I actually don't want to steal this idea. I got it from the Techie Teacher. Techie Teacher, I hope I'm saying that right, but Techie Teacher, she has some amazing stuff. You have to go check her out. I'm looking at her things on ideas for the classroom using technology. We don't have one-to-one iPads or one-to-one computers or anything like that, but we do have a Chromebook cart, so I can occasionally get our Chromebooks, but that's okay. I do the best I can with what we have, and it's done great so far. I've been able to integrate technology as I can, or when I can, so that's great. But I have made this, and it is a fraction PlayStation. She has it where her students are using it on the iPad. They record it and they bring it to her. But I made my template, and I'll have 3 stations: golf, trash ball, and bowling. What I'm going to actually do, I'm introducing the equivalent fractions. I introduced it Friday, and I'm going to have a continuing lesson today. So I'm going to have them do the numerator and denominator part, and then most of my students will all be able to do the fraction part because like I said, I had a lesson on it on Friday already. But when they come to me later today after the stations part, I'm going to have them do an equivalent fraction on this side. So that's the part I'm really excited about because it's very hands-on. I want them to gain this experience and be able to use it as their as we move on to the next lesson, which is generating fractions. And that's part of that equivalent fraction, how if you multiply the numerator and denominator or divide, you get that the equivalent fraction. So I'm really excited to do this lesson. I have all my material here already. Golf, putt-puts, I don't know. And I have bowling pins. So I'm really excited to do this with my class. I actually called in 2 parents to come and help me, and they're going to be arriving here soon. So I'm really excited because it's so hands-on. I know it's going to get them motivated to do fractions and not be so intimidated by it and get rattled up with, oh, this is hard, but it could be fun as well. And I got pizza boxes yesterday, so I'll be showing you guys that later this week as to how I'm doing fractions with the pizza boxes, involving a hands-on project for that. So that's really exciting. But I need to get this started. I need to cut these out and then get the station set up for those parents that are going to come help me, and yeah, and get this day started. So I will catch up with you guys later. So now it is the end of the day and I am so wiped out. I'm really tired. The math lesson went really great. They were so engaged. It went so great. My students did an awesome job. Once we went into our groups and did our equivalent fraction lesson, they made so many connections. They did such a great job, and it was just a fun way to get them engaged, and I think they really enjoyed that. But this afternoon was another story. It went not so very well. I have to say I had a really hard time this afternoon. I don't know if you guys struggle with this a lot, but I just feel like sometimes when my students don't want to do something, I get a lot of behavioral problems, a lot of attitude, and I'm really struggling with that. And I'm trying to be as patient as I can, and trying to relate to them in different ways, in different interests, different levels of learning, and I feel like I'm doing the best I can to reach out to all those students. And then I started thinking this afternoon, well, maybe I should have just stopped, dropped everything and had a brain break, but my focus, my head was just so wind up in what is going on with my class, what is going on with some of these students, why are they responding this way, and I was just really having a hard time with it. After class and right before dismissal, I did talk to my students, and I try really to, because I have built on that classroom community, I try to talk to my students and just relate to them and see what's going on, how can I help. So this afternoon I spent some time talking to them about their attitudes, their reaction toward things, and how it's impacted the whole class and not just me, the teacher. That why am I getting on to them, or why am I readdressing them, and why am I doing how I'm reacting with them. But I wanted them to understand that this is affecting the whole class, and if one student is being if one student is getting in trouble because of a triple effect of how everyone else is acting, then it needs to be addressed. And I want my students to understand that it's hurting all of our learning, because we can't really focus and be 100% in class if all of that is going on. So it was just like a moment where I had with my students that I wanted them to understand that this is not okay, and that I'm trying to help them understand how I felt and how I want tomorrow to be. One of those days, I have to say, one of those days, and that is a Monday for you. I'm trying to breathe and reflect on, because I am reading Happy Teachers Can Change the World, and it really talks a lot about how breathing and changing your mindset can really help with growing yourself as a teacher, and how to be a happy teacher, because we have so much on our plate, so much little humans to change and mold, that it really takes a lot takes a big toll on someone. And well, if you've got a happy teacher, we can change the world. But well, that's enough of that talk. But this afternoon I have to get some things done, get ready for the remaining of the week. I think I planned for just Monday, Tuesday, so I need to finish up my planning for Wednesday and honestly just tidy myself up. I have some reading to do myself and using my sticky notes to get ready for my lesson tomorrow. And I think and I hope, fingers crossed, tomorrow is good, because Wednesday is our Valentine's party and I feel like I can't really focus on that and reward them with that if I continue to have this kind of behavior. So I really want to help them out in being able to produce that and having a good and positive impact in our classroom. But I'm gonna wrap it up here and get going, because I do want to go to the gym or go maybe for a walk with the baby. It is so pretty outside today, nice and windy, so I want to take advantage of that. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And then I get to sit down and organize myself, because I need to start my day off with some coffee. I just arrived to school, got all my things unpacked. I'm ready to start my day. I am in my classroom and I'm ready to get this day started. Yesterday was a little bit of a rough day, so I'm hoping to make some tweaks and some little bit of changes here and there in order to fit in order to fit the needs of my students. And I am just excited because, you know, it's a new day. Starting a new day is always a good thing, and I'm really looking forward to spending this day as productive and effective as possible. I have pulled this morning my guided reading books. Now, lots of books. If you are wondering why I take them home, it's because I actually read them and I write my sticky notes on them. And as we're reading, I'm asking questions or bringing out some background knowledge and having a good discussion with them. And in order for me to do that, I have to read them. I have to be familiar with the text. So I struggle a little bit with that, and I have pulled several out because I wanted to pick which ones I wanted to use. Because we're focusing on science right now, I've kind of put a hold on social studies. So it kind of makes me a little anxious because we're supposed to be covering all of the United States regions, and I feel like I'm a teeny bit behind. So I have a book on the Midwest states, and I thought I could do it in my small groups, kind of cover that part and cover those standards so that I can move on to a different part of the region. So I thought that might be a good idea to do. But the rest of the books are great. We're covering energy. And fortunately, in science, we're also covering energy. So energy resources, science at sea. And fortunately, my husband is an engineer. He is a biomedical engineer at the hospital here on base. So I'm inviting him into our classroom to give us a little talk. And he decided he wanted to do a PowerPoint. So I'm really excited about that, because we all love when we have guest speakers in the classroom, and my students also enjoy it. So today we're actually going to be reading about engineers and how what kind of words and language they use, and the rules that come about when engineers are in the field of taking care of that how technology is integrated in our society. So I'm really excited about having my husband come in and talk to the students about what he does. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. It is now the middle of the week and we just had our Valentine's party. I honestly have gotten so busy throughout this week. I didn't get to vlog yesterday afternoon or the day before that. Today I woke up this morning feeling like, oh my gosh, is it Thursday yet? And I was thinking that on Tuesday. Like, that's how busy I felt, and that's how much has been going on this week. But I'm finally able to breathe. I have my 50s theme going on here. Just kind of try to throw something together. But so I've got this going on. The party was great. It went fantastic. A parent brought in some balloons, it was so sweet of her. So this is my classroom right now. Got this going on. Lots of balloons, lots of goodness, kindness going around. I'm loving it. But now I'm finally able to breathe. I got some Valentines goodies here. Not that I need more chocolate in my life, but it's fine. Very, very sweet from my students that got me that. A parent actually made these, which I thought they were just adorable. The lighting is odd, but the parent made these, which I thought they were adorable. Now, if you have seen my previous videos, we don't have a Walmart, we don't have a Target, we don't have any of those stores. We just have the Navy Exchange here, and that is the very, very basic. They don't have a lot of Valentine stuff besides this year. Actually had balloons. Last year they didn't, and we got some just very basic decor. So I was really excited that she volunteered to help me, and she made these. I thought they were adorable. They're the balloon holders, and they were so cute. It was just the sweetest thing. I was like, oh my gosh, this made a really cute touch to the classroom. So I had those on the tables here, and this is the big balloon. We did make compliment bags as our Valentine's bags. Prior to, in younger grades, when I taught first, when I taught second, I would have them do a project for Valentine's. They would make their box. But this year I decided to do compliment bags because I saw so many people doing them on Instagram. Well, not so many, but I saw some ideas on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really cute. That's a really great way to reinforce showing compliments and how to be kind and generous and show love to all the rest of the students. So we did compliment bags, and actually one of my students left theirs here so I can show you it. I'll put you down here. This was his compliment bag, and I just thought it was really cute. Things they wrote were like, you are great at games, you are good at basketball, I think you're great at kickball, you like turtles, smiley face, you're great at spider ball, you are funny, you're athletic, you're cool, and then wrote their name on there. So it was just a really sweet way to show how can they be kind to each other, how can they express themselves to each other through words, and just show that they care and love each other in our classroom community. My gift to them was, I actually didn't even take a picture of this, but I got from the store these really cute pens, and I gave them a crossword puzzle because honestly, they do not need any more candy. From all that they got in here, I was like, I don't think I should give them candy. So I got these really cute pens from the Nex, and they actually light up. So I thought that was just so cute. They were all like, oh my gosh, yay, I'm so excited, and they love crossword puzzles. I'm a really big fan of crossword puzzles. I give them crossword puzzles for like probably every holiday in the year. So that was their Valentine's cards that they were giving each other, and they really enjoyed that. For our Valentine's party, I didn't have food. This year I decided to do ice cream sundaes and root beer floats. So we had an ice cream bar to choose from, all these goodies, M&Ms, chocolate chips, we had the bananas out, we had the syrup, we had the whole thing. And I had it all out. Here's a short clip of it. They were going crazy for it. They enjoyed it so much. But I really liked how much self-control they had, and how they were still following my directions. And then we had the root beers, the root beer float, which was very, very yummy. I personally love root beer floats. So we had that and the ice cream sundae, so that was really great. And after that, we played some games. We played the hula hoop challenge. Had a hula hoop competition. We did some musical chairs, and then we did some go noodle dances. They just had so much fun. It was a lot of fun for them, and being active and just playing and just enjoying today. This morning I actually showed them a video of how the history of Valentines and how Valentines came to be, and we had a really great discussion about it. And why do we celebrate Valentines? Why is it that we show kindness, and how that came out to be, which was because of Valentine, because of Valentine, how he got the first greeting per se when he was in prison from marrying this woman that they told them not to, because they wanted their soldiers to focus on other things and not worry about wives when they were at home. So that was a really interesting video. I don't think I've ever seen a video like that and how they put it that way for them, but I really like that. Something new I started yesterday is my groups. So I read on Instagram something about how she does groups, and it was like very simple, and I have done it before on my class dojo, but I feel like I haven't been persistent with it and my go-to. So I feel like if I displayed it, I'd be more consistent, and that's the word I'm looking for, consistent, not persistent. I feel like if I were more consistent with it being on the board, then I would do it, and it would motivate them more if they can always be looking at it. I did talk about earlier this week how I had a rough week, so I went ahead and grouped my students, and they're still using the flexible seating, but I'm actually rotating them. So in my classroom, I have different areas, the circle table, the rectangle table, and then the 2 back tables that are also rectangular. But I'm actually rotating them. So we just did a clockwise rotation, and still everyone's still enjoying all the smart seats, but now I'm kind of assigning them. So I haven't had too much problem. Yesterday went great, and they were doing a much better job in working together, being respectful, and just behaving really at their smart seats and focusing on their work. But here I have my groups. So this is what my groups look like. I've actually displayed it, and I've already given points. Like I said previously, I had it on my dojo, but now I have it to where all of my groups are on the board, and they're able to see how many points they have. And I explained to them at the end of the week, I'll count up the points, and whatever group wins based on the group points, then I'll give them a small treat. A previous teacher talked about how she just gave him a Jolly Rancher, and I think that's a great idea. I always have sweet treats around with me when I give out for prizes and things such like that. So I really think that might help, because I really want my students to be working together and being respectful, and this might be a really great way for them to work on those skills and be kind, because, well, February is all about kindness, and I really would like to see some of that. Well, guys, I'm going to end today here. I am exhausted. I just came back from a training. Wednesdays, it's half a day. Every Wednesday is half a day. So I am pretty tired, and I am ready to go home, relax. I really do need to clean up my room. It is looking very, very, very disorganized, and tomorrow is actually a training day. So I will be in training all day, hoping to get some grading done tonight and some planning, because I will need to. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Yay! I'm hoping to have a lunch date with the hubby and have a nice little dinner with them too, with the baby, and just kind of relax and enjoy the evening. I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm going home, relaxing, maybe making me a nice tea, and just wrapping up my day, get out my grading pen and do some grading tonight. But I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Bye. Hello everyone, happy Valentines. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Today is actually professional development for me, and I don't have any students today, so it is quite lonely in my classroom. However, I have gained so much knowledge during my professional development. Came back to my classroom and I'm working just a little bit, getting some of that knowledge and putting that into my teaching practices, and just trying to see how I can implement some of these great ideas that I learned during my professional development. We had our Valentine's party yesterday, so tomorrow should be just a regular day, a regular Friday. Hopefully we're wrapping up our week, doing lots of great things with our reading and science and math. We're still doing fraction, which I am just enjoying so much. So we have a lot going on tomorrow as far as catching up, because yesterday we had our party and I feel like there is just a lot we need to do for tomorrow. Regardless, I am hoping to have a wonderful day. Today was great. I did lots of collaborations with teachers, and we had so much meaningful conversations, and just a lot of great integration of teachers learning from other teachers. So that was really great. In our school in particular, there is only one teacher per grade. We have, I think it was like 200 and some students, so we're a very, very tiny school. We have all the way from pre-K to 12th grade, and only 4th grade has 2 classrooms, or 2 classroom teachers where they're divided. And even then I only have 12 students, so it's a very small group, and I am really grateful to have that opportunity to have a small group. There is lots of one-on-one time, lots of small groups happening in my classroom because of that. But during professional development, it really gives us a good understanding of all grades all across elementary. So that's a really great opportunity for me as a teacher to have, because I'm able to see all the way from pre-K to 6th grade or 5th grade what is going on in the classrooms, what they need to be learning, and what are the gaps that we need to fill that I should be doing in my classroom to get them ready for 5th grade. But our goal is to get them career and college ready. So today was really great. Oop, that was one of my poster boards. I actually got a new easel in my classroom. I'm really excited. So yeah, today is kind of just, I've had professional development. I'm probably really fried cognitively, because I've had so much learning today, and well, that's just teacher life, teacher problems right here. So I am gonna continue here in plan, and then I'm gonna head home. I've got a dinner date with a wonderful husband at home, so I'm going to wrap it up here and get ready for tomorrow. And then I'll catch up with you guys on a Friday. Happy Friday! I love Fridays, but I also love my classroom, and I need to get ready. I also love my couch. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna end the day here, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. You saw me grooving there. Fridays, I really like to show some enthusiasm, because my students can get a little worn down, and I like to help them get back up and just remember that it's Friday. It's supposed to be fun and exciting, and we're gonna get so much done today. I do have my coffee. Today I'm actually trying the cinnamon chai latte. I'm not a big person to try new things when it comes to my coffee. I like the holiday drinks, like caramel brulee, cinnamon dulce latte, but chai is one of those things I'm like, I only tried it when my mom has it, and I'm like, oh, that tastes good, then I'll have it. But other than that, I don't try new things. So, but I like it. It tastes pretty good. And this morning I have quite a bit to do. We have some making up to do, because yesterday we had no school, as I was telling you guys yesterday. So we have quite a bit to catch up on. I'm actually going to be absent next week for about a week and a half. So my actual vlogging will be a little bit different. I'll have some videos for you back at home with my mom and my dad and my other two little munchkins, and it'll just be a little bit different. But I do have some planning to do. We have no school Monday, so I'll be coming into the classroom on Monday to get some of my lesson plans done. But as you can see, my to-do list is a little bit long, and yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I left a little earlier than I usually do, and didn't get quite to plan everything that I wanted to based on everything that I learned at training yesterday. So I wanted to implement some of those things today, and just try to be more productive and more intentional as far as my teaching. It does really motivate me. Like the next day I'm like, okay, let's go, I got this, I'm gonna do this different, and I like to stay on it and make my to-do list, and as I'm implementing those new practices, I check it off, and I'm doing this, and I'm being a better teacher. So I am fully enthusiastic about that. I'm all about professional development, professional learning as a person and as a teacher. So I will be doing that today. I do have some copies I need to run. I definitely need to grade. I'm gonna go get some things done, and I will catch you guys later. Hey guys, I wanted to check in with you guys. It is my lunch break right now, and I just finished eating lunch. I actually had cafeteria food or student lunch, and I just finished eating, and I'm like taking a look at the STEM things that my students did, and they did such a great job. I wanted to show you one of my students' creations, and I believe, you know what, I'm not too sure what task card he used, but this is what he made, and I just thought it was very creative. I love how he pieced it together, used multiple tools to create this project, and he did a fantastic job. I love how much effort he made into making this. There's some more over here. There's this one here, and this one looks really great too. But I'm loving these models. I'm loving how they're using it. They are getting their work done when they need to, and they're making these models. I am so proud. I am just, and on top of that, my station still looks clean. They put everything back in its place. I love how much they take care of our supplies and take care of our things. So fabulous job in 4th grade. In just a little bit, my husband's actually gonna get here, and he's doing a presentation on what he does at work and what he does at his job. We are learning in science about engineers, and my husband is actually a biomedical engineer, and that's what he does at the hospital. He works on all the equipment, take care of all those things at the hospital. So he's coming in. He actually has a PowerPoint, so I'm super excited on how that's going to turn out and how my students are going to react to it. So I'm really excited about that. I love when I can get speakers in the classroom because it really makes that conversation meaningful and just give the students another perspective of somebody else other than my voice and other than our books and reading. So I am really excited to do this part in the afternoon, and I actually made an anchor chart for it and it looks like this. So after that, we are going to go ahead and talk about what engineers, the details, what are the rules, maybe some unanswered questions as they're thinking, what the words in language, and then the last part, the tools they use. So I'm so excited to do this with them and thinking like an engineer. My husband is, if you don't know, he is active duty military, and it's just really great when we can get out the community out here to visit us and to do things like this and with our students, because of we are serving military children. So when we can get out, get parents in that are active duty, I think it's just really awesome that these people do these kind of things for us. If you just ask and they come and they're more than willing to. So it's just really great to be able to have that in our classroom and so much diversity and learning going on. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for that. I really want them to have their journals out and just get a little bit more organized, and then I have to go pick them up. So I will catch up with you guys after school.
Bones, it goes to deep tissue as well. So again, a very important piece in the hospital is the CT machine.
Paper cutter?
No, so you guys,
Paper cutter.
so you guys seen circuits, right?
Oh yeah, it does.
So you guys seen circuit boards? So he's working on a circuit board right now. So you guys seen those, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what he's doing is making sure when electricity goes in that circuit board, that that circuit board is actually working. So
today, it's now the end of the day. We had a fantastic day. Lots of productive work going on. Lots of good things happening in the classroom. The presentation went absolutely so incredibly great. I am so happy that my husband came in to come talk to my students. It was so exciting. There was so much meaningful conversation going on. I can't even, connections they made from previous lessons, from the whole unit of the first investigation that we did in science. And I was just so proud of them, because lots of the things that he was throwing out there as far as the terminology and the language that engineers use, my students were able to make connections with that. So that was just like absolutely, my teacher heart was like pumping so fast and was so excited. And then on a plus side, the principal comes in and he stays in for a little bit. He wanted to speak to me, but he stayed in for a little bit because he wanted to see what was going on, and he just saw lots of great things. He was very excited to see that kind of engagement in the classroom. So plus side for me and for our 4th grade classroom. But anywho, I am going to wrap up my day. I'm wrapping up my day here. As I mentioned earlier, I'm actually going to be gone. I won't be in my classroom next week, and I'm leaving my sub-plans. And I always get really stressed out about leaving sub-plans. I actually personally very, very explicit and detailed sub-plans, and I use my binder here. And I put everything inside, and then along with all the teacher resources, I put them stacked up on top of the binder as well. Well, my week was fantastic, very, very busy with professional development, all kinds of things going on, teacher life, teacher things, and all the time being busy, and that's okay. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and enjoyed spending the week with me, because I always greatly appreciate it, and I love spending time with you guys as well, sharing what I do in my classroom, and just doing what I do every day, sharing that with you guys, and I love spending this time with you. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to head home, wrap my things up here. I'm probably going to be coming back this weekend to get some work done. More than likely, I think a lot of teachers probably do work on the weekend, but I definitely want to get some me time in and give myself a little bit of a break. But for now, I'm going to wrap myself up here and head home and just have some dinner. I think we're gonna have pizza tonight. Maybe some Italian pizza from my friend, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Always looking forward to pizza night. But I will catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed spending this time with me. It's just another week in my home sweet classroom, but I have had fun spending it with you guys and sharing what I do in my classroom. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you have enjoyed it and you have enjoyed being with me, Mrs. Laura, in the 4th grade classroom. Don't forget to check out any of the other videos, because I also have great content and knowledge I want to share with you guys. And please comment in the comments below if you have anything to say. I'm always looking for new ideas and sharing, collaborating with others. So if you are a teacher or a mom, I am all for it. Please share it. I would love to hear it, and I'm sure others would too. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, like this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button for future videos. and I will see you guys later.